The Amazon rainforest continues to burn.
Now, this brings us to the question, what causes these violent fires and other factors that drive destruction?
Despite being incredibly isolated, remote jungles across our planet still bear the imprints of human activity. That being said, so much of it remains unexplored and untouched. Brace yourself for an exhilarating experience as we explore the depths of the jungle and uncover its hidden secrets. From Sigiriya, the majestic eighth wonder of the world, to Okapi. Come uncover the unknown with us as we dive into the jungle and uncover 10 of its biggest mysteries. Number 10. Lost Stone Head. Over half a century ago, deep in the jungles of Guatemala, a gigantic stone head was uncovered. The face had fine features, thin lips and large nose, and its face was directed up at the sky. Unusually, the face demonstrated Caucasian features, which were not consistent with any of the pre-Hispanic races of America. The discovery rapidly attracted attention, but just as quickly it slipped away into the pages of forgotten history. What made this head so remarkable was that it was thought to be ancient, yet its features looked Caucasian, which would be oddly inconsistent with any of the pre-Hispanic peoples who inhabited the area around the time it was thought to be carved. According to ancient origins, this mysterious find came to light in a photograph sent to Dr. Oscar Rafael Padilla Lara in 1987. The seemingly authentic picture dated from the 1950s, but by the time Dr. Padilla visited the monolith, it had allegedly been destroyed by anti-government rebels. Fact or legend, the jury is still out. Either way, it raises a lot of fun questions. Number 9. Strange Stone Spheres. The stone spheres of Costa Rica are an assortment of over 300 petrospheres in Costa Rica on the Dakes Delta and on Isla del Cano. Locally, they are also known as bolas de pedria. Literally, stone balls dotted around Costa Rica's Dakes Delta region are giant stone balls, which scientists believe were first created around 600 AD. These spheres are known to exist, with the largest measuring 8 feet in diameter and weighing a massive 16 tons, and according to scientists, no one really knows why they're. The balls were first reported in the late 19th century and only became the object of scientific investigation in the 1930s. They were also the inspiration behind the giant stone ball that nearly squashes Indiana Jones in the opening sequence of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Number 8. Hidden Maya City. In 2018, a terrifying new discovery was made in Guatemala. Scientists discovered an ancient Mayan city, and it is one of the most groundbreaking discoveries ever made in the jungle. The discovery was made with the help of an advanced mapping technique called LiDAR, which stands for Light Detection and Ranging. This technology helps reveal thousands of hidden Mayan structures in the patent region that have been lying undiscovered. Because of the dense foliage protecting them, the newly detected structures include thousands of Mayan buildings, including pyramids, houses, and defense works. Structures like irrigation canals and agricultural fields were also discovered, and all these discoveries baffled scientists. It made them understand that much more Mayan people lived in the area than previously thought. According to a new study, it has estimated that about an astonishing 10 million people might have lived in the Maya lowlands, which is roughly 3 times more than the previously estimated numbers. The Mayan people have been estimated to live around 1000 BC and 900 AD. Number 7. White City. Deep in the northeastern Honduran rainforest, according to local law, hides an ancient metropolis known as La Ciudad Blanca, or the White City. Its name alludes to imposing pillars of white stone that were allegedly glimpsed by Spanish colonizers and later Western explorers. The city is rumored to have been dedicated to a monkey god worshipped by a pre-Columbian civilization. For centuries, indigenous peoples of Honduras have spoken of a White House, a paradise, where local tribes people took refuge from conquistadors. An aerial survey of the remote La Mosquicia Valley first revealed the ruins in May 2012, according to National Geographic. Archaeologists have since discovered plazas, earthworks, and even a pyramid belonging to a virtually unknown culture, which existed some 1,000 years ago. Make sure to watch till the end of the video to see the last discovery on our list. Number 6. Fairy Tale Magic Mountain. Deep in the Chilean and rainforest sits a magical hotel aptly named the Magic Mountain Hotel. In Chile sits a fantastical man-made volcano, made from wood and stone with a waterfall cascading down its side, a forested facade and hot tubs carved out of gigantic tree trunks. The Montana Magic Lodge resembles something from a fairy tale. The hotel is in the middle of the 300,000-acre Hulo Hulo Biological Reserve, which features rainforest, lakes, lagoons, hot springs, and mountains, and it's home to Pudas, the world's smallest deer at around 13 inches. Number 5. Ancient Inca Airplanes. Excavation sites of ancient Inca peoples and other pre-Columbian civilizations have unearthed some bizarre and wonderful artifacts. Among them are the so-called ancient airplanes, small golden figures that resemble modern-day aircraft. The Incas inhabited the territory of South America with the largest tribe living in the province of Tolima, in what is now Colombia. The region was populated for hundreds of years. In 1969, American jeweler Emanuel Staub gave the Wingard figure in his possession to his friend Ivan Sanderson, a famous zoologist and head of the Society for the Study of Unexplained Phenomenon. Sanderson consulted several experts in aviation, and they in turn explained that the figures perfectly matched models of flying aircraft. Of course, it's more logical to assume that these mini works of art are representations of nature like these or birds, but on closer inspection, their features look very much like wings, stabilizing tails, and landing gears. How is this possible, you might ask? Well, some theorists have put 2 and 2 together and come up with aliens. The Incas may have been in contact with extraterrestrials who perhaps possess the technology themselves. Sounds totally likely, right? Number 4. Tarzan of Vietnam. Some stories are stranger than fiction, and the tale of father and son Ho Van Than and Ho Van Lang is definitely one of them. Fleeing the Vietnam War in 1972 after a US bomb killed his wife and 2 other children, Than took his then 2-year-old son lying deep into the Vietnamese jungle, where the pair remained for 41 years when father and son did emerge from the jungle. 8 years ago, they were wearing loincloths made of tree bark and had made little human contact. Lang, who was 2 years old when his father fled to the jungle, only knew a few words of the local core language. He was also unaware that women existed, Cerezo said. In his final years of life, Lang decided to stay in his home village and live next door to his brother, working on a farm and forming a close bond with his nieces and nephews. The pair built tree houses and survived entirely off the land, avoiding any other human contact for 4 decades. They were discovered by locals in 2013 and have slowly been adapting to civilization since. Number 3. Boiling Amazon River. There is a river in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon that kills everything that falls into it. Weirdest of all, scientists aren't really sure why it's so hot. According to Business Insider, the river has only recently become known to science after geophysicist Andres Russo, a PhD student at Southern Methodist University, set out to find the waterway, which he'd learned about through folklore. The river, located in a forested region called Mayalchiacu, surges at 200 degrees Fahrenheit and stretches 4 miles long. The fact that it's not attached to an active volcano or a magnetic system makes it all the more unusual. Number 2. World's largest and smelliest flower. You are not going to find this flower, the Rafflesia arnoldi, at your local florist shop. There are a couple of good reasons you'll only find it in the jungle. First off, it is massive, at least 3 feet in diameter. Nobody has a vase big enough to hold this monstrosity of a flower. Secondly, the smell is awful. It has the odor of rotting flesh to the point where people call it the corpse flower. The rotting smell repels people, but attracts the flies who pollinate the massive flower. Number 1. Okapi. A fascinating species that you will find if you are in the jungle of the Congo is the Okapi, which is also known as a zebra giraffe. A quick look at how they look explains why. Although they are not tall like giraffes, they are part of the giraffe family. The Okapi's legs are striped like a zebra. This mysterious animal was rumored for years in Europe to be a sort of African unicorn. The animal is endangered, but mobs of armed poachers still hunt Okapi. Check out any of the videos on your screen right now and subscribe to Your Left.